started recording music around age 15, 16. I saw my first CD when I was like 17. My first time performing on stage, I was 19. I was a part of my first brand partnership around age 25. And I signed my first record deal when I was 28. So from signing my first record deal, going back to when I recorded my first song, it's like 13 years of work and dreaming and envisioning until it seemed like things was like finally starting to pay off in a real way. The lesson I think there is, and that is that anything worth having, anything worth chasing, anything that's hard is gonna take time. It's gonna take work, and it's gonna take focus. It's gonna take working hard, it's gonna take working smart, and the key is you can't do it alone. But as for the start, my beginning in music starts with a few people. I don't even know how we met, but in high school, my sister, T Peasy, well, some of y'all know her as T Peasy, some of y'all may know her as Terica, some of y'all know her as Terica Mystique. I think that's who really got me going as far as like taking the steps to doing what I'm doing now. She's a phenom, bro. I mean, like, that young, tracking herself out, mixing her own music, putting it out, could freestyle off the top of the dome, like, that young doing that is, looking back in hindsight, is insane. So I kind of got into it by watching her. You know, she knew I was interested in it. For some reason, she thought I was good. And just watching her work, watching her record herself, and her telling me, like, all right, well, this what you're probably gonna be doing. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I wouldn't even really record music at first. I was just watching her, somebody younger than me. You know what I'm saying? And then this dude named Conte, who was like an uncle at the time, he was doing music. Him and his friends, and he had a CD on him. Gave it to me. I listened to it, and having somebody else that close that was actively doing music, it kind of just, you know, it pushed me a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't know I was into music, so when he finally found out that I was writing raps, he got so excited, bro. And he took me to like my sort of first studio session. He had a homeboy that was doing music. They were recording. They made music together. He lived on the north side of Albany, so he took me over there one day. They let me hop on one of their records, so I did like a verse or two on a couple of songs, and they was bigging me up, hyping me up, telling me I was fire. And but the whole time I'm just like, yo, if you think I'm fire, you need to see what my sister got going on. And these dudes with lives, careers, families, and they still found time or made time to do what they was passionate about, do what they cared about, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, just between T Peasy and Conte, the first people I was around that got me started, it was real DIY. Home studio setups, you know what I'm saying? Either themselves or they homeboy mixing their songs. And I think it was like a sign of things to come for me. So the next time we went, you know what I'm saying, I took my sister T Peasy, and we did what we do. And they was like, but they was blown away. And I think working with her in that capacity for the first time made me try to step my level up. So they was like, yo, y'all together is insane. Like, you know, when you're not good at something, but you think you is, this was before that. This was before I even started thinking I might be good. So they really like poured into me real early. And then me and T Peasy just started locking in more. You know, her pops, Brad Ochoa, if I remember correctly, this is where she get all that from, because he got a home studio set up. But when you walk in his studio room, it's really like walking into a studio. I mean, the lights is, picture a recording studio right now. What it look like to you. You walk in, you can see the floor, you see the walls, you see the computer, you see the booth, you see the lights, so you feel the vibes. That's what it was like walking in that man's home studio. And he knew what he was doing. He mixing his own records, he recording himself, he making beats. Same thing T Peasy doing. Like, she had it honest, bruh. You know, so they kind of helped me record what would have been like my first single. And this is high school still, right? And then there was this other thing I just wanted to do real quick. And this verse in particular is the one that it changed everything from that day forward. It was like, I think it went something like, I've been Issa Rae, insecure by all my